Hello, and welcome to our first, hopefully, not our last, playthrough of Stellaris Apocalypse. It is early February, and Paradox has dropped a brand new patch on Stellaris, early February 2018, and it is a massive overhaul of quite a few core systems, such as combat, fleets, travel, war itself. What else? A lot of the techs, that sort of thing. So, we're gonna play a brand new game. Now, normally, I like to create my own species, but at least for this first game, while we learn what's new and what isn't, we're gonna just play as one of their default species. Again, excuse me, I will probably give tips on how to play, but caution, these will be versus AI only, and they still might not be good tips. I usually just play versus AI. I have 500 hours in the base game, including the Utopia expansion, so I have put my time in. So we're going to just play as the United Nations of Earth. I do tend to play a bit turtley, so we'll see how this goes. Well, I like the new ship. That is cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and select this. So there are a ton of sliders you can deal with. Why is this game not eligible? Oh, I know why. Iron Man. There we go. It has to be on any Paradox game. It has to be on Iron Man to get achievements. So let us go for achievements. And they have changed a ton. So Iron Man mode, you can create wormhole pairs. They have abandoned gateways now. You can slide on and off. Hyperlane density. That is probably the biggest change. When this game first launched, you could have hyperlanes, warp drive, jump drives. I'm sorry. Yeah, jump drives, gateways, whatever. You would build like stargates in each system, and that's how you would travel around from Stargate to Stargate. So they found that it made it really hard to do things like because combat would just turn into whoever has the biggest best fleet would smash into everyone else, and you could never pin anyone down or anything like that. So they said, you know what? We'll leave that in there to be modded, but for now on the base game will only be hyperlanes. And I agree with this because now you can get choke point systems. You can do, alright, well, there's only one way into this group of stars. I am building a star base here. Dang it. And if you want to attack me, you have to go through here. You can do things like, alright, I know they're jumping into this system. If I get 3 fleets around it, when they jump in, my fleets jump in and I ambush them. Or, crap, I know there's a fleet there, but because of the way the star lanes are, I can go around it, sort of thing. So, it allows for much more strategic and tactical flexibility. That is the other thing they changed. It used to be you'd warp into a system from anywhere on the outer edge of a system, you could warp out again in any direction. Now, if you warp in, like on the southern end of a system, and the hyperlane to the next system would be in your north, you have to travel across the entire system. So now you have to take into account system size and sublight speed as well. So you can do the years. So we're going to keep that normal. We're going to keep crisis strength normal. That's difficulty normal. AI aggressiveness normal. Empire placement clusters. That's fine. Advanced neighbors off. I always play with that off. Yeah. So we're good. Is that that full? Empire placement random. Alright, we'll do that. Where are we? Advanced neighbors off. Yep, that's good. AI graph is normal. Yep, crisis strength 1. You can change it so techs now are incredibly cheap or incredibly expensive. Just depends on how long a game you want. Marauder Empires are new. What are these? Oh, these are like they're like the Mongolians, for lack of a better word, of the intergalactic space. So these are just empires. Marauder empires are spaceborne civilizations that spend most of their time fighting among themselves and raiding their neighbors. So they have pirates, but in addition to pirates, so pirates I guess are a little weaker, but to replace them at higher levels you get Marauder empires. How cool is that? Fallen empires, fine. Advanced AI. I always set this to 0. AI empires, that's fine. We're going to change the galaxy ship we live. The Milky Way galaxy, for those of you who do not know, is a 4-armed spiral. So that is what we're going to plan. Yeah, that's good. And you can you randomize? Oh, that's cool. So you can randomize some of these settings. That is neat. We're going to keep everything on default, except for advanced AI starts. No handouts to the computer. I can screw up enough just on my own. Thank you very much. Alright. Hold on. Ah, there we go. That would be the other thing. I need to open up my dashboard. Alright, dashboard open. Which is being Twitch. Awesome. Hold on. Alright, so let us begin playing. We're just going to play as what amounts to the Federation, just for this first game. Alright, so much has happened since modern humans first emerged in Africa some 200,000 years ago. Our kind spread rapidly across most of the globe. And soon the first civilizations took form. Scientific progress has been swift, though not without cost. Wars claimed millions of lives even before the atom was tamed. The turmoil of the 21st century saw the mandate of the UN gradually expanded in an effort to create stability. By the early 22nd century, the supranational organization had become a de facto world government. Though some still resent the power wielded by the UN, as evidenced during the Mauritanian police action of '88. Okay. Few can deny the technological breakthroughs that have come out of its sponsored research programs. With the recent completion of the first true starships, mankind is about to embark on a new era of space exploration.
Good day, Madam President. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. My job is to offer advice and assistance as we seek our destiny among the stars.
We are not going to do the full tutorial because I do not think we need to. So, let us do, tips
Very
only.
well. I will provide tips, explaining only basic functions and tools as you explore them.
Alright, good to know. So, if I hit M, there we go. So now, we're in the middle. This could potentially be bad, or it could be good. But we do have some choke points. We've got a choke point there. And we've got like 2 choke points there, choke point there. We're kind of open in the south, but it will have to do. We've got a good choke point there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gives us a decent... Yeah, it's messy. We will deal. Here we go. Also, before, when you started this game, nothing was explored. Nothing was surveyed. So now you start with your home system surveyed, Neptune, Vesta, and some pre-built improvements as mining stations and that sort of thing.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Nice. Don't show again. Alright, so
The victory screen lists certain conditions that we can strive to fulfill to ensure that the legacy of our star nation will endure for as long as there is intelligent life in the galaxy.
I think there only used to be 2. Alright. There used to be, I think, Federation and Domination. I think Conquest is new, or it's literally been that long since I have played, and there is a good chance that is the answer. They've added more screens, a fleet manager, ship designer, traditions, leaders.
The leaders tab lets us hire.
Yep. So leaders worked. Oh, really? Really? Our governor. Oh, no, that's good. Alright. Leaders are now energy. They used to be influence, but now they're just pure energy. So as long as you've got the energy, you can hire and fire leaders as needed. By the way, that is a good way to cycle through things. So let's
The
look
technology
at our
screen is where we will be directing our
Yep. Maybe I should turn that off. Let's see. Music player, outlier. I bet you I just say, oh, here it is. Main menu, settings, graphics, gameplay, autosave tutorial, none.
Tutorial missions and tips are disabled.
Fine, we will survive. Okay, alright, resume. Okay. Sorry, Veer. Science, so what do we got? Really? Lasers? Unity's always good. Right, so they used to have armor. Wow. You know what? Nothing's really jumping out at me. So as weird as it sounds, I am just gonna go straight into buildings and Unity. Because we can never... Oh, that's 500 versus... Oh, it's the same. And Unity, because we can never have too much... Well, I guess we can't have too much Unity, but that's not the point, darn it. So, scientists themselves are still the same. I'm warning you right now, the first couple episodes are going to be a bit slow, because I can be a bit slow. Alright, so let's take a look at our planet. Situation log, planets and sectors, Earth, a surface. So what do we have? We are a size 16. 16's not too bad. Alright, and it's 100 energy. Oh, to clear one of these off. Ah, dagnabbit. Alright, well we need... I think we'll wait on clearing off a tile blocker. That hasn't changed. What is this? Sectors map mode. Oh, there's different map modes now. How very nice. The other thing, here we go. I believe, yeah, so if you're building, before you used to just build space stations around planets and that sort of thing. Because of the hyperlane change now, I believe space stations are built at or around star systems. And they've split it. So all civilian ships are built at civilian planets. All military ships are built at military stations. Before, they were just kind of combined into general space station. In addition, the space stations were always kind of wonky, and now they've changed it so you can... Wow, you can downgrade. Isn't that interesting? Modules, buildings, you can upgrade things. They're very modular, and they're actually kind of useful now, other than for increasing fleet size. Alright, so let's get my exploration on. So we've mapped Sol. That is a black hole. That's dangerous, man. So let's go ahead. Start survey. So we can still queue these up. And we're just gonna unpause while I look at a few things. Ship designer. Auto best. That's cool. Oh, so now we start with shields and hit points and different reactors. So you start with the basics and all this stuff. That's pretty cool. Defense platforms you can mess with. A reactor booster. That's new. No missiles, huh? So I'm guessing they moved missiles into their own slot for some reason. So that is good to know. Shield damage, so we'll just keep it as is for now. The other big change is you used to explore with your fleets. Like, you just take a fleet and zip around, and you can't do that now. Only science ships. So we're gonna go ahead and get a second science ship right away. So that's Earth, spaceport, science ship. And we're gonna start saving up energy. The other thing is we're going to build our construction ship. The very first thing, more energy. Now, I will say, versus the AI, in any strategy game of any type, usually economy is king. So that is our goal. To get a strong economy and good science to build the best fleets. Oh, we already found a planet. Arid 16. Cool. We are going to speed things up in about 30 seconds. I'm trying to think of any other major... fleets themselves. So, oh, I need an... Well, do I need an admiral?
Construction completed.
Good to know. Recruit. Oh, we don't have enough energy, huh? I think we want this one when we get a chance. So, it's just gonna... I don't think we can... Yeah, no, it needs a leader to do things. So I'm thinking one of these is going to explore. What's hers? Lifespan. One of these. Yeah, you just explore for a little. So let's see if we can find another planet to get a nice little explore going here. That's fine. Yep. Back to surveying Bernard Star, assuming it hasn't been done by then. But the other thing is, so you have fleet, you have a naval capacity, but a single fleet can only hold X amount of ships. And now they have this nifty little fleet thing, so you can queue up repairs and retrofits and assign templates and that sort of thing. So that's pretty cool. And that, I think, is that. So we're gonna speed things up.
Construction completed.
Alright. We want the energy and the minerals as quick as we can. Oh, I love the music in this game. Let us hire a new scientist. Research speed, I guess. Your lifespan. What if we recruit you, put you into physics, right? Where's lifespan? Oh, never mind. Alright, nope. You're going on a science ship. You are going to start exploit Continental. That is what we want. So you can start surveying that system. That'll keep us going there. Was fast.